The scorching sun beat down on the arid plains of ancient Babylon as the excavation team toiled beneath its unforgiving gaze. Professor Jonathan Blackwood, an esteemed archaeologist, wiped the sweat from his brow, his eyes glinting with a mix of exhaustion and anticipation. His team had been unearthing relics from this vast Mesopotamian city for months. But today was different. Today, they were on the cusp of a discovery that could reshape their understanding of Babylonian history. The excavation site buzzed with activity as workers meticulously brushed away layers of dirt, revealing fragments of pottery and ancient tablets. Professor Blackwood supervised their efforts, his gaze fixed on a particular area. He had a hunch that something extraordinary lay buried beneath the sand. His intuition proved correct when a young assistant, Sarah, shouted in excitement, "Professor, you need to see this." Rushing to her side, Blackwood saw a weathered tablet emerging from the ground, its intricate cuneiform script hinting at its Babylonian origin. Eagerly, he ordered the team to carefully extract the relic, holding his breath as they unveiled its full form. As the tablet was gingerly cleaned, Professor Blackwood's eyes widened in awe. This was no ordinary artifact. Etched upon its surface were dark symbols and cryptic incantations. It was a cursed tablet used by ancient Babylonians to invoke supernatural forces against their enemies. The professor's heart raced with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. He was aware of the legends surrounding such tablets, their potential to unleash malevolent spirits upon those who dared disturb them. Yet he couldn't suppress his curiosity, igniting the lanterns as the sun dipped below the horizon. Blackwood gathered his team around him, their faces illuminated by the flickering light. He explained the significance of their find and the potential dangers that lay ahead. Undeterred by the ominous warnings, the team agreed to assist the professor in unraveling the secrets of the cursed tablet. They retired to the makeshift research tent, poring over books and scrolls, attempting to decipher the ancient texts. Hours turned into days, and the team's collective exhaustion deepened. Frustration gnawed at their resolve, but they persevered, drawn deeper into the enigma that the cursed tablet presented. The air in the tent grew heavy, and whispers of unease circulated among the researchers. One night, as a violent sandstorm swept through the camp, strange occurrences began to unfold. Shadows danced along the tent walls, assuming grotesque forms that mocked the human shape. Whispered voices pierced the gusting winds, filling the air with a cacophony of ancient tongues. Terrified, the team huddled together, their gazes darting in every direction. The following morning, they discovered that one of their team members, Michael, had vanished without a trace. Panic gripped their hearts as they realized the cursed tablet had exacted its toll. The ancient forces had been awakened, and the price of their curiosity was now clear. Haunted by the specter of their missing colleague, the remaining team members redoubled their efforts to understand and neutralize the malevolent power they had unleashed. The curses and incantations inscribed on the tablet became a source of both fascination and fear. Days turned into weeks, and the veil between the living and the supernatural grew thinner. Dreams twisted into nightmares, and the boundaries of reality blurred. Ancient Babylonian deities seemed to stalk the camp, their wrath palpable. With each passing night, The cursed tablet's influence tightened its grip, pushing the team members to the brink of madness. They felt the weight of ancient eyes upon them, sensing an impending doom that threatened to consume their very souls. In the depths of desperation, Professor Blackwood stumbled upon a passage that revealed a glimmer of hope, a ritual capable of quelling the wrath of the awakened spirits. The team, their spirits rekindled, set out to gather the necessary artifacts and prepare for the dangerous undertaking that lay before them as the moon ascended to its zenith, casting an ethereal glow upon the ancient ruins. The team assembled at the heart of Babylon, armed with incense, sacred amulets, and their collective willpower. They enacted the ritual that would determine their fate. Their voices rose in unison, chanting the ancient words that held the power to banish the malevolent forces. The ground quaked beneath their feet, and a violent wind whipped through the crumbling walls. The spirits, lured by the team's desperate plea, converged upon their location, their wrath tangible. In a crescendo of terror and determination, the team completed the ritual, their voices echoing across the desolate ruins. Silence fell, broken only by the sound of their labored breathing. Had their efforts been in vain? Would the spirits relent? Or had they doomed themselves to an eternity of torment? Suddenly, a gust of wind surged through the ruins, carrying away the stifling presence that had haunted them. The curse lifted, and a profound stillness settled upon the team. Relief washed over their weary souls, mingled with a deep sense of gratitude for their survival. But as they gazed at the remnants of Babylon, they couldn't help but wonder if the forces they had encountered had truly been vanquished. Would the cursed tablet continue to lure unsuspecting souls into its clutches, or had the team managed to contain the ancient evils that had been awakened? Little did they know, the true horrors of ancient Babylon had only just begun to reveal themselves, and they would soon find themselves entangled in a web of darkness far more sinister than they could have ever imagined.